Hey y'all, what's up? Wow. Okay, it's late. I did not anticipate doing this. I actually was gonna go live like way earlier like I usually do, but I had a couple obstacles. My whole day has been obstacles. It's kind of been one obstacle after another, just one hurdle after another. But yeah, so anyway, here I am. I got something to say. Ooh, again, something to say. Shelley was something to say, imagine that. So it's like 2 a.m. East Coast. I feel kind of bad. I feel bad for my East Coast people, East Side, because like at 8 or 9 o'clock, I said I was going to go live, and now I'm just now on. Hopefully I'll upload it, watch the replay, whatever. So I'm I was thinking okay, it's 2 a.m. in Ohio. That means what? We talking 11 o'clock out in California, right? Is that right? Somebody tell me that's right? Right? Phoenix? I got some people in Phoenix. Ooh, I love me some Phoenix. You're something from Phoenix, holla. How they grow them out there in Phoenix? I'm about to move to Phoenix. I don't know what you all are eating or drinking, but everybody's beautiful in Phoenix. Not that beauty's within. Don't get me wrong, y'all. Seriously, now people gonna hate on me, which is why I'm on here tonight. Listen, y'all, listen. Is my music too loud? Because I got kicked off last week. I don't know. I got kicked off Facebook Live. I don't know the rules. I'm no Facebook personality or whatever live. But yeah, I got kicked off last week. I don't know if it was. Is my music too loud? Is my music? Somebody tell me. Can you? Hi, Martin. Martin, can you hear my music? Is it too loud? Can you hear me? Is what's important. It's just I got a little Taylor Swift, but it's Jessie J radio on Pandora. Who doesn't love Jessie J? If you don't love Jessie J, then well, I don't know. You need to look her up. She's freaking hot and she got good lyrics. She got good gems. What's coming up next? Crazy genius. Okay, so at any rate, why I'm on here tonight? Y'all, why I'm on here so late? Let me just be honest. I have no idea what's gonna come out of this mouth of mine because I've had to reel it in several times today, several times tonight. I meditated. I was trying to really, really get it together because everybody's oh, Shelley, you're so positive. And I typically am, but I was hot tonight. I was hot all day. I've been talking to myself all day. Straight up in my head. People coming out the woodwork just trying to, All right, so let me start with this, okay? Anybody, please tell me that I'm not alone and I'm not crazy. Okay, first of all, let's start with, does anybody talk to themselves? Because I do. I mean, that's how I solve my own problems. That's how I work when I'm working. I talk to myself. I get hot. I start walking around. I start talking to myself. Nobody? Anybody? Yeah? Anybody? No? I'm the only crazy person in the house. Just this girl. Yes, thanks, Marcus. Just Marcus. Me and you, Marcus. Just walk around talking to myself. I put a post up earlier, and this is honest to gosh, the truth. I was at my daughter's soccer practice, and I was at an adjacent softball field that was vacant, which was great because, otherwise I'd have been nailed with a ball. But I was just wandering around a softball field, and a lot of times I'll have my AirPods in and I'm talking, so I already look crazy because if anybody else does that, talks on your phone, and some people that don't do that don't understand that that's what you're doing. But I had no AirPods, I had no mask. So at the soccer fields here in Ohio, you gotta have a mask. Even you're 6 feet away from the field, you're 6, 8, 10, 12, 20 feet from the person next to you, you're still supposed to wear a mask. So I'm at an adjacent softball field, and I was on, my day just hadn't gone well, so I was just walking around talking to myself, and I looked around, and there were parents looking at me, and I'm what's everybody looking at? And then I realized it was me, because I was having a conversation with me. So that's kind of been my day. And this is why. Okay, so if anybody has seen anything that I posted, and it's only been a handful, but like last time I was talking about acceptance, I was talking about like wanting to be accepted, and you try so hard, you're like trying to be accepted and fit in, and that's like, I've done that for a lot of my life, just wanting people to like me. I'm over it. For the record, I almost wore a shirt tonight that said, there's a 99% chance that I don't care, because that's the kind of way I'm rolling these days. But at any rate, I was saying how, you know, that if people don't accept you, then they're just not, like, they're not in your tribe. They're not feeling your vibe. They shouldn't be in your tribe. And I got several DMs, not a ton, but I got like a handful. I said, like, listen, if this is a problem for you, or if this is something you're struggling with, DM me. Just like say, you know, like, hey, what do you mean? Because I was like, cut them off, cut the cord. I was making it sound so simple, because literally it's not. I mean, but in my video, I had made it sound like, you know, hey, people are putting you down. There's something wrong with them, and I do believe that, and I've been one of those people, because, so seriously, I'm not judging. I'm saying, like, hurt people. You know, when you're broken, like, a lot of time, well, when you just lash out, and you typically lash out to the people that are closest to you, right? Am I right? Maybe just in my little circle, people world, little Shelley world, that happens, but like hurting people hurt people, and you typically lash out to people that you care about the most, because you know they're going to keep you. You know, mostly, but that's wherein lies the problem. Thank you, Amber. Thank you. If you can relate to this, if I'm not alone, because that's what, honestly, I'd have been live 3 or 4 hours ago if I didn't think I'd make a fool of myself, show my little West Virginia hillbilly redneck ass. Like, I was livid. Open up a can of whoop ass on some people, because let me breathe. What happened was today, if anybody can relate to ever just trying so hard to get somebody, like, to get their approval or validation, and trying so hard to just get them to, like, be okay with your behavior, that or that you're just doing enough. And when I was talking acceptance last week, this is why I have to elaborate. I'm sorry, forgive me if I have to elaborate, but I'm talking about, like, I'm not just talking about significant others or spouses or whatnot. I'm talking about, like, you know, you're in a work situation, and like, everybody's always just looking for approval. And what I was talking about was, like, you know, when you're trying to get acceptance from somebody, and you don't, and you have people in your life that no matter what you do, round up, back handspring, double, triple back, tuck, twist. I only say that. I was a gymnast for a minute. But, yeah, you're like, no matter what you do, you're never going to be enough. And then you just keep trying. And you're so freaking exhausted with trying to make people, this person or this organization or this friend or whatever. I mean, the list goes on and on. Make them happy, and then you can't. Like whatever. Like, I just got, like, sick and tired of being sick and tired. And today I got so sick and tired, because what happened was, if anybody is a mother or a father, please let me know. Who's a mom or dad? Mom or dads? Anybody that is a mom or dad in the house? Show me. Like, no, nobody? Nobody's a mom or a dad in the house. Okay. Well, let me say this about, if you ever have children and somebody kind of tries to attack your ability to parent, like telling you, Dad, thanks, Chad, Dad, okay. You think you're a good dad, Chad? I'm thinking you are. I'm going to speak it. You're a good dad. Like, and then somebody comes at you saying that you're this or that or the other. Okay, that happened to me today. So, you know, I mean, like, I try to think, like, my validation shouldn't come from other people. Like, you know, which I wasn't for a long time, so don't get me wrong. But I was like, I don't need, you know, my ex to tell me I'm a good mother. But I wasn't going to make it to the soccer practice, because guess what, y'all? Because I was supposed to go out of town today. Guess what for? Work. 2 meetings in Pittsburgh tomorrow. I live in Ohio. I was supposed to fly out today to go to Pittsburgh for 2 meetings tomorrow. And By the way, it was not my day. Today's not my day. But because I wasn't gonna get the little girl to soccer practice, not the little girl, my little girl. I mean, but it's his Wednesday, and I told him like 3 weeks ago I'd be out of town. But guess what Mom did? Mom rescheduled. I moved everything tomorrow to Monday. I'm flying to Pittsburgh tomorrow. I gotta go to Huntington on Friday. Blah, blah, blah. Nobody cares about my schedule. Never mind. Anyways, let me take it a step further. Anybody hate on Facebook? Anybody had any hate on Facebook at all? Because, man, people starting to hate on me. I posted like 4 live videos. Nothing but like positive vibes. Like, hey, y'all, got something to say. I learned something in my life. I want to share it with you. Hopefully it'll help you. That's the only reason that's the only reason I'm on here tonight. I want y'all to hear what happened to me today. And I want to be like, let me tell you about it. And if this shit happens to you, it shouldn't. So, about a week ago, I posted a video, and I had a shirt on. Here's what's funny. The jackass apparently didn't watch the video I posted after that, because I had a shirt on, and like, whatever, I can wear whatever the F I want. I'm a grown-ass woman, right? But I'd wear a shirt, and it was like a little bit low cut, and somebody made a derogatory, like, rude-ass comment. Well, thankfully, there's some good people in my friends list that came at him hard, like slaughter, like put your guy in the throat. Like, that was rude, that was disrespectful. Well, when I saw the comment, I deleted him, right? I mean, like blocked him, and I was like, ugh. Well, I left it up for a while. Honest to God, I left it up for a while. Here's the reason why. I wanted everybody to see what a POS he was. Yeah, I was like, yeah, that's cool, yeah, whatever. Anyways, so I had that, but I've had like 2 or 3 other like haters on me. And I'm like, I'm not out here like, I got no like political, like, you know, agenda. I don't have, the only reason I've come on live is, oh yeah, I had some people say this too. You're only on there live like because you want to see yourself. I'm like, damn, I got a mirror at my house. If I want to see myself, I will get up and look in the mirror. And like I need validation. Like, I like myself. Your like's extra. Your like is extra. No offense, I'm not fooling myself. I'm just saying, you know, if I want to look at myself all damn day, I will get up, I will sit on a freaking chair, I will sit at my desk all day in my office. It's right across the other side of this wall, and I'll put a mirror in front of me and I'll look at myself all day. I don't need to get on Facebook to look at myself. I get on here because there are things that I've learned. There are hard lessons I've learned, and I think to myself, like, damn, if I could share that with somebody, if I could tell them, like, hey, listen, guess what? There's another way, and I could keep them from just going through what I had to go through to get to the other side and have this epiphany, then hallelujah. Hallelujah. Like, dang, I'll get on here and run my mouth, you know, for 7, 8, 10 minutes of my life. But so, yeah, the whole, like, people been kind of tearing me up, and I'm cool with that. But I'm just saying, like, the reason I'm on here is telling you, like, listen, people be breaking you down. This is why I got so much backlash from my last dang video. Because I made the comment that said, hey, listen, if people are breaking you down, let me tell you something. There's something broken in them. And I didn't even throw anybody under the bus. I actually used that phrase. I'm not trying to throw anybody under the bus because hurting people hurt people. I've been hurt. I've hurt people. I've apologized for it. But hurting people hurt people. So, like, when people come up on my page and want to, like, shred me, like, I honestly feel sad for them. I feel sad for you. If you gotta say something about me, like, listen, like, it's like the swipe right or block me or just don't stay on. I don't know what to tell you, because I'm not saying, you know, I'm only here to, like, spread positive vibes and stuff. So anybody that's doing that to y'all, you know, let them go. That's what I was saying last time, like, cut the cord. And I had some DMs. That was my point, that, you know, it's just not that easy. And I'm like, I get it. Holy craps. Like, if you have kids with people, this is a husband or wife, or it's a career that you've had forever. Oh, trust me, I get it. I'm not trying to minimize it at all. However, I will say this. We are all, like, saying, this is like a little bit like, maybe everybody's like, oh God, Shelley, Soul Sister Shelley, like, Bama girl, she crazy. I am crazy. And I'm okay with that. But like in the grand scheme of things, if you are not going to talk about it in the last hour of your life, I heard a speaker say this a long time ago, but if you are not going to talk about it in the last hour of your life, why are you going to spend your energy on it? And I know that's easier said than done, but people come in your life for a reason and a season. And there are some people that are part of your story. I put this on my wall too, and I mean it. If you could wrap your head around this concept, that there are some people that are put in your life for just a season to be a lesson, good, bad, or indifferent, man. You know, some people like are just huge blessings and some things hurt. It's all about perspective. It's all about the way you look at it. You know, some people are part of your history doesn't mean they're part of your destiny. And we have such a hard time letting people go. I did too. Holy crap, I spent the last several years in ultimate turmoil because there was something I wanted so badly and my ego got so bad in the way. So bad in the way because I couldn't believe I couldn't attain it. I couldn't make it right. I couldn't fix it. I wanted it so bad. And when I finally came to terms with like, this isn't meant for me. It isn't meant for me. If it's this hard, if it's that hard, it's not meant for you. It shouldn't be that difficult. It's like one of the videos I made saying like, you know, hey, if you got to be yourself, if it's so hard to be yourself, like, you know, like you're not being yourself, like, you know, I'm just trying to be me. You shouldn't have to try, just be you. If you're meant to be with somebody, if somebody's meant to be in your life, it shouldn't be complicated. I'm not saying you don't have trials, tribulations. We're human beings. We're all human. We disagree. We're supposed to have a meeting in the minds. We're supposed to banter back and forth. We're supposed to have like intellectual conversations that stimulate us. But if you are with and I'm not talking just like, you know, relationships, you know, I'm talking about any situation in your life that if when you are with that person, that when you leave, you have way less energy, and I mean this in like a mental, physical, spiritual state, like you leave way less energy than you showed up there, that person is not meant for you. And it's not just losing the energy being with them, it's that you got to rejuvenate your energy once you get back to like your grounding place. Like you leave there and you're like, oh God, so glad, you know, you got that one friend that's always like, yeah, like negative Nancy, whatever, just like feeds off you, or the like I said, the employee, the employer, you're somebody. I know that there's things that are complicated and it's hard to get people out of your life, but you just need to reevaluate. If we've learned anything from this epidemic, sorry not to minimize it, but you know, if we've learned anything from what we've gone through, it's that life is freaking short. Like if you think about the world and how long it's been in existence, even if you don't believe in like dinosaurs and all back to all that stuff, which I do because there's bones and all that jazz, but we're talking like thousands and thousands of years, y'all, and you're here for 100. If you lucky, you're here for 100. So you are a snippet, you are a frame in a movie. I hate to break it down like this, but it's the truth. If this resonates with anybody, please let me know, because I know I'm crazy. I know I'm not like, like I don't think the same as a lot of people, but you're like here for a snippet. And that one snippet that you're here, if you were here for only the snippet, that if they took that frame of you out of this grand scheme of this movie that is being made, that it wouldn't even, the movie'd still be the same. It would. Nobody'd even miss the frame. I mean, even like your Mother Teresa. Like, I love Mother Teresa. I've done a lot of research. I do a lot of research on a whole lot of like, you know, like Gandhi and like, you know, the people that have really made these huge like world impacts. But the fact of the matter is, like, when you're gone, you're gone. Now, and I'm not even going to go into that spiritual, if you believe in God or the universe or a higher power or whatever, because I've got all kinds of ideas on that. But we're not going to get into that. I need a YouTube channel or something. But nonetheless, yeah. So if anybody's stealing your energy, like think about, take a step back and evaluate your life. I mean, it's not worth it. It took me a long time to figure that out. And then I started scratching my head like, wait a minute. What am I doing? Like, I'm letting people in my life, like my kids aren't getting my energy because this person wants my energy and this person wants my energy, and then they always want to be drawing, they want to yell and scream and and it's always something's wrong and you can't make them. I'm sorry. I'm laughing about it. My pap used to tell me, y'all, this is one of my favorite mantras. My pap used to tell me, bless his heart, I miss you, Pap. The only sense you can make out of life is a sense of humor. And isn't that a fact? Like, that's facts. Hashtag facts. But just think about the people you allow in your life, y'all. Life is so short, you know? And you don't deserve it. Like, for me, it was about, like, I didn't even think I deserved any better. Like, that was like a standard for me. My whole life had been chaos. So why would anything be different through my teenage years, through my 20s, through my 30s? I'm 41 years old. Okay, 41 years old, and I just thought up until past like 2-3 years, I started working on this stuff enough that I could feel like I could come on live and share it with somebody and help somebody else out. But you know, I mean, like, it's too short. It's too short. People be sucking. Snip, snip. That's what I'm like. I'm like, snip, snip. See y'all. Get the scissors out. Cut the cord. It's hard. It's hard though. I don't mean to make light of it. It is hard. I smile because I'm like, because it feels good once you don't have that vibe in your field anymore. Ugh, let them go. Let them go. Oh, I feel like I need to sing. Let them go. I can't sing. Ugh, I wish I could, but let them go. Just let them go. Let them go. They're killing you slowly. That's what I used to say, like, oh God, leave places and be like, ew. Now I wake up and I'm like happy, my feet hit the floor and I'm like, whoa, hello world, what's up, what's shaking? I don't have to like, anybody even hits me up on my phone that's like trying to, I don't entertain it. I don't entertain it. I don't know, man. I've cut out a lot of friends. I've lost friends. It's like, you know, I've gained so many more fabulous ones. It's like, this is what I tell my kids. It's like money. This is the last thing I'm going to say because I know I've been talking too long. I do this all the damn time. I need a timer. I try to keep it into 10 minutes. I know this has been more than 10 minutes, but it's taken me 4 freaking hours to get on. 5 hours. I was going to get on at like 9 o'clock, but I was hot. I was going to embarrass myself because I was about to go off on somebody. I'm just being honest, authentic, Shelley. But I told my kids this, like anytime you're hanging on to something, it's like I told my daughter, we were going through Wendy's drive-thru. I don't usually do fast food, but we had soccer tonight. So, hey, listen, don't judge. I said, it's like money, you know, like anything you're hanging on to so tight, you don't want to let it go. Like you can't get more unless you open your fist, right? You know, so you gotta let things go. You gotta let things go because not until you let things go can new things come in. If you're holding on to things so tight, nothing new can come in. Like, why would you hang on to hell when heaven's waiting? When you got heaven waiting to come in, but you hanging on to hell. You're hanging on to hell. You gotta let hell go. You got to let the shit go, y'all. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it flow. Let it go. Let it flow. Yeah, that's my lesson for today. That's my Wednesday wisdom. It's not even Wednesday. It's Thursday, isn't it, y'all? My bad. But that's what I had to share tonight. I hope this resonates with somebody. Please let me know if it did, because it's like I said last time, I said it before, I said it tonight, I'll say it again. If it resonated with one person, then it was worth my, I'd like to say 5 minutes. Oh God, what I'd give to get on here and just like be able to like cap something in 5 minutes. Oh gosh, I got a low battery. That means I got to bounce. So anyways, yeah, if it resonates with just one person, it was worth me spending my energy and time. And I hope everybody's having a great night. I hope everybody had a great day. Mine, not so much, but just like energy vampires. Go somewhere else. I mean, I try to lift them all up, but you can't lift everybody up, you know? You just can't. I try as my might, but those other ones, just let them go. You know when to let them go. What? Know when to hold them, know when to fold them. Who is that? Who sang that? Who sang that? Somebody know? Know when to hold them. Country song. know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. Nobody, never count your money. Nobody knows this song? Come on. Sitting on the table. I don't know. I'm going to get off here and I'm going to have to just like get them. Say, I don't even know if I'll post this. I don't sing. What is this song? Kenny Rogers. Thank you, Craig. You just made my night, Bill. Yes, it is Kenny Rogers. Is Kenny Rogers still alive? He passed. The Gambler. Yes. Oh, that's the story of my life. Rolling the dice. Always rolling the dice. Kenny Rogers passed away, didn't he? I think he did. God rest his soul. I wonder how he lived his life. I bet he didn't put up with shit. I know Dolly doesn't. I'm just saying. I know Oprah doesn't. Oprah's really picky about the people she keeps in her life. There's a lot of people that are picky about the people. You should. You should be picky. I've said it before, I'll say it again. They're like a lot of people on the planet. Like 7.5 or 8 billion. You got the 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, 5, 6, 7 people in your life that are POSs. Get them out. There's 5, 6, 7 others that are awesome that need you in their life and you need them in yours. I don't know, just saying. Anyway, all right. The only reason I'm sharing this is because I love you all. I want everybody to be happy. Everybody should be happy. You should just, I know it's not easy, but seriously, there are things you can do in your life that make it easier to be happy, like getting the bullshit out your life. So that you can have a very, very, very abundant life, which is full of peace, peaceful, peace, love, and happiness. I love you all. Hopefully I'll see you next week. God willing. All right. Good night.